It didn't affect flights as much as I thought, but it was 11,000 city workers decided to strike. And a lot of those are, but air traffic controllers are federal. But the baggage claims all screwed up. They canceled a bunch of stuff. I don't know. It's 11,000 city workers. I don't know what I think it's a bunch of different groups of them that want stuff.
Yeah. Is there like specific demands? Like, is it pay increase?
Maybe they want to stop getting killed by the homeless. Maybe it's very reasonable. Maybe it has nothing to do with money, and they're like, we just want to stop being like people flinging their excrement at us while we're cleaning the park.
Could be.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the demands are. Maybe they're scared they're going to be replaced by AI, like the actors and writers.
They might be.
Who knows?
You know what the sketchiest thing that I saw about the whole actor-writer thing was that for background players, when people work on a film, they wanted access to their image forever.
Right.
So they would take you and make a digital version of you.
Yeah.
So if you're like a background guy, instead of paying background people to hang around in some crowd scene, they will now just fill it in with you. So the same background people, which is like one of the nuttiest fucking like fringe theories of any catastrophe is that you have these actors,
right?
Like, what do they call them?
Crisis
actors, right?
Right.
Where these people are hired by the federal government,
yeah,
and they appear in like multiple different scenarios,
yeah,
where they say that something happened to them and the shooter entered into the building, and
yeah.
Well,
they're striking next. The crisis actors. They're going to go, I am worried that my likeness will be used at Sandy Hook in perpetuity without my. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird because it doesn't seem like there's a way to prevent it, you know?
Prevent the digital use of your imagery? Yeah.
Well, every business in the world is using AI, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, these movie studios and, you know, streamers spent a lot of money investing in AI technology during the pandemic. A lot of in-house AI projects. And, you know, I imagine that they're going to utilize that technology to some degree. I agree, though, that it's creepy and it will eliminate a lot of jobs. And if there's a way to stop them, great. But is there?
There's no way.
There doesn't seem to be a way.
No, that train is rolling, and there's a lot of track in front of it, and it has insane momentum, and you're not going to put your hand out and stop it.
Yeah. You might mitigate the effects. Maybe the government would pass like a law saying, listen, you can't replace more than 10% of your workforce with AI over the next 5 years. I don't know if that would even be a feasible thing to do, but maybe they could do something like that.
Like the problem is, if you have a business and the business can be better run by AI, do you have a responsibility to hire human beings to do a lesser job?
Great question.
It's a real good question.
And if you listen to these
moral question,
like Drake songs that they're coming out with AI, so Eminem song that just came out with, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good.
I was just having a conversation with Post Malone about it. Because, you know, Post uses like auto-tune, but he writes all his own songs, you know, and he performs all his own songs. And I think his fans want to know that's him singing the song. They would probably still enjoy a fake Post Malone song. But, dude, I saw him live last night. When you see these people singing along with him, it's something really powerful, man. It's not just like a regular concert. They love that dude.
Well, look at the Taylor Swift thing, which I feel very left out of because I'm the only person that has not seen it, and I don't get it. Like, she's clearly talented, and God bless. I just don't have that thing where
you're not a girl. That's all it is.
But the dudes are there too.
Yeah, Dave Portnoy loves it.
A lot of people love it, and I don't get it, and I don't begrudge anyone else getting it. It's just
but maybe if you go to one live, you'll get it.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be a spectacular show.
Sure.
Like tons of dancers and visuals.
Great. Yeah, that's phenomenal. I grew up listening to people like Tina Turner and Janis Joplin.
Yeah.
And so to me, it's like Taylor Swift. It's different. It's different. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to be attacked. I don't want people following me. It's different.
You know what I mean? It's like, this is like the same thing about the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not for you.
That's right.
And if it's not for you and you're going and giving this scathing review of something that's clearly not for you.
Right.
Look, I get it if that's your business. You're in the culture war business. You're in the critique business.
Yeah.
You're in the reaction video business.
Right.
I get it.
Right.
I get it. But just as like a rational person.
Yeah.
Like imagine being mad that people like Taylor Swift.
No, there's no anger. I actually, like most cultural things, I wish I got it. My life would be easier if I got, like, I would be more included. I would be able to participate in conversations easier.
Yeah.
I want to be in.
Right.
All these things that people like that I can't get into, I want to be in.
The Barbie movie is an interesting one.
Yeah.
Because it is clearly a movie that's made for girls and
Right.
everybody else. But also, it's a Barbie movie.
Right.
Barbie's appealed to girls. It's like saying Commando was not just for guys.
Right.
You know, with Arnold
There's a few.
Schwarzenegger. I mean, it's probably...
There's a few people on the margins that will like it, right? There's a few lesbians that go to see Commando and they're very into it. Few gay men really love Barbie, but the vast majority, it is gender specific.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's like a tremendous amount of outrage about that movie. And when I went to see it, apparently people are upset at my reaction to it.
Why?
Because I was genuinely surprised that anyone would be upset at the movie.
Right.
Because like it's just what they're mad about is talking about the patriarchy. But first of all, it's a fucking parody movie.
Right.
It's a movie about a doll who comes to life. And you have a doll who lives in that world where the doll's the most important thing. And it's all about Barbie and Barbie's world. Of course, the men would be superficial. Ken is superficial.
Right.
That's the plot. How else are you going to make a Barbie movie where Barbie comes to life? I mean, it's a great juxtaposition, like seeing the difference between the world of living human beings, where men are running everything, and the world of Barbie world, where the Barbies are the Supreme Court, and they all wear bikinis on the Supreme Court.
That's funny.
It's funny.
That's funny.
Dude, it's a funny movie, man.
Yeah.
It's like I just don't understand why people would get so upset at this movie that's just not made for them.
Well, because it's how you said it. It's how you make money.
Yeah,
but it's
like
how
this
you make money.
Culture war aspect of it is like, come on, people.
Well, there's I think an idea that that everything that's out right now, there's political implications to everything.
Everything,
and that's kind of exhausting, right? It's tiring, right? Figuring out if your yogurt is woke, like going through your opening your refrigerator and going, "What's woke? Is the mustard woke?" It's crazy. And I think people are a little sick of it. And I think it's a little, first of all the food's poison. Let's start there.